will be a star freelancer. Learn new skills. Set your goals. Increase your skills. Browse over 100 plus videos and ebooks. Jump to starfreelancer.eu.
Hello guys, we are on air. Is anyone here? Just indicate in chat that you are successfully joined. I see that there are few people online already. It took a little bit long, it took a little bit more time than I expected to configure this online stream. I thought that just few clicks, but taking into account this is first translation, you know, some verifications. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Let me just ping you in chat. Okay guys, so to be honest, not so much topics from my side to discuss today. I'm here to answer your questions. So in case you have any questions or prepare some questions, you feel free to ask them and we'll just go from there. Why not? So in case you just joined, feel free to ask any questions. To be honest, I woke up recently. Yeah, and I'm still, you know this condition when you just woke up and you kind of would happy to sleep a little bit more. Yeah, but I know that there are different time zones and most of the people already woke up a long time ago. So any questions? If you're interested what I'm working on now and what I worked on yesterday, I prepare a multi-threading course for all my students. I believe multi-threading topic is also like important one, and that is something what I should have in my Java course. So definitely there will be multi-threading lessons and a lot of them, and even separate course. For students of my Java course, probably you saw already that I started sharing with you multi-threading lessons. There are some of them. Currently I prepare presentations and code examples for the next lesson about basics of synchronization. So expect to see new lessons soon. Can you hear me well? Yeah. Well, probably that indicates that we are waiting for other team members in our Telegram channel. Where are they? I will just say them that join now, we are waiting for you. Okay, like this. Okay, I see few people joined already. Can you hear me well? Can you see me well? Hello, hello, and yeah. So guys, don't be offended. I really try so hard to read your name correctly, but we are all from different countries, and so hello, Deva. Hello, Devashish. Is there a shortened version of your name? You know, like American friends of mine, they, they like certain names. For example, my name for them sounds like just A, yeah. So I'm not Andre because this is really really long for my American friends and colleagues of mine. They call me sometimes just A. I have friend who is Derek, he's D, and so on and so forth. So, and what would be shortened version of your name? Dev. Okay. It's like developer, dev. Great. Okay, we have the first question. Henry, I have a question. Tell please how to improve English skills, mostly speaking part. I can just share with you my experience, and probably and it is not a secret that I am not native English speaker. I am not originally neither from Great Britain nor from United States nor from Australia. I will just tell you my experience, how I learned and improved my English skills. I watched really a lot of movies on English. It's hard to understand the words when you listen them from native speakers, because you can read books, you can read online, learn new words, but you need to understand how words are pronounced. Yeah. So I watched really a lot of movies on English, and to be honest, to make sure that you can improve your English skills, you need some English speaking environment. Yeah. For example, on my day-to-day work, I'm speaking in English. That's why it's a little bit easier for me. I'm listening how colleagues of mine saying the same words, saying the same sentences, and I'm trying to learn from them. Yeah. So English speaking environment is really important. It's really important for improving your English skills. So my recommendation would be: number one, watch English movies. Number two, find colleague of yours whom you can speak with English. In my native city, there were so-called English-speaking clubs where non-native speakers just joined together. There was, for example, some topics, and we just talked on English to each other. Yeah, and when I got my first job in IT consultancy, and after that traveled around the world, to USA, to UK, I got my English speaking environment, and it becomes easier to learn English. So that would be my recommendation to you. Hope it will help you. Any other questions from this? How to learn English better? Okay, let me check other comment, other question. A Java course is amazing, and as student it helped me a lot. Yeah, Dev. Happy you liked it. Yeah, because you see, I worked really hard. Yeah, and you would find really a lot of examples there, coding exercises, and even preparation of each this lesson take time. Yeah. So it's not like just having 10 minutes to create 20 minutes lesson. I spent really a lot of time to prepare each lesson, and I hope that it will bring and I hope that it will be useful for you and for friends of yours. So I am always will be happy if you would share this course with all your friends, and happy that it helped you. Yeah, happy. So, historic chef, what students? Good question. And really, what students? Because I'm not sure that I completely understand this question. I've been watching English movies for 11 years. Yeah, that's great actually. Yeah, because I also watched English movies long time, and I believe historic chef would also agree with me that this makes sense to watch English movies if you want to improve English skills. Okay, we have new colleague of ours, Chatura, and please tell me if I pronounce your name correctly. Yeah, I don't know whether you just joined. I described that it would be nice if you also share your shortened version of your name, because it will help me to do less mistakes in pronouncing your name. So, hello Chatura, how are you today? Any questions from your side? By the way, it's a shame on me that I still didn't visit Sri Lanka. It's a pretty attractive touristic direction, and some colleagues of mine already were there multiple times, but unfortunately I still didn't have a chance to travel to Sri Lanka, but I hope sometime in the nearest future. And once I will be in Sri Lanka, just follow my Instagram, and I will share that I will travel there, and yeah, and probably we'll even meet each other. I'm from Ukraine. Yes, that's true. Originally, my parents are from Russia. Yeah, my mom, my dad. So originally I'm Russian. And they, when USSR was, after you were graduated in university, you distributed across all over USSR, different republics. So they were distributed to Kharkiv, Ukraine. Yeah, and that is my original city. I worked a lot in different cities, countries. I also lived in Moscow for 4 years, but I also lived in USA for some time. But in this time of coronavirus, it's not so much sense where you physically are, and Kharkiv really a nice city to live. You have pretty the same things that you have in the United States, all good restaurants, all shopping malls, shopping centers, but everything is significantly cheaper. Yeah, so you can have the same salary, for example, but everything is significantly cheaper. You can buy better apartment, you can buy better cars, without any credits like you have in the United States. Yeah, when you buy a house that cost 1 million and you took credit for 20 years. Yeah, so in Ukraine it's a little bit different. Probably that's why I'm still in Kharkiv, but I always dreamed, to move somewhere on regular basis. Probably when coronavirus time will be finished, I will move somewhere again. So, and in case you'll have some either company or startup either in India or in USA, do not hesitate to invite me. I will be happy to relocate. So, hope this is an answer. So I answered that I'm from Ukraine. Let's check the next comment. I'm not native too. I can easily understand, but speaking part is really hard for me. What do you think? Is it possible to get job Java developer? I mean in Ukraine with pre-intermediate English. I believe yes. Because when you're a Java junior or even Java middle engineer, talking to customers in outsourcing companies. Yes, so main companies in Ukraine, it's a huge outsourcing companies. We have few companies, but most likely you will work with English speaking customers, and it is less likely that you will be in charge of the communication with your customer on English. So I don't think that this should be a big deal. Yeah, definitely you should understand how to read documentation. Definitely you need to understand English at least on reading level and know how to use Google Translator. Yeah, or whatever. But it is really possible, yeah. Friends of mine and also students whom I teach offline here in Kharkov in Ukraine, they don't have like perfect English, yeah, but a lot of them already find their jobs, which proves that English is not the main skills for junior Java engineers or other engineers. Okay. Kachatura, you agreed with me that Sri Lanka is good, yeah? So, okay, I'm following your Java course. Happy to hear that, yeah. And as always, it's a big pleasure to see that my course is useful for somebody else. Yeah, I will share also with you story. I will not share with you names, but I will just share with you story. You know, I had a student guy. He was from military forces of Ukraine. He came to me, and he told me, Andrei, I want to change my life. And this is really the case because in Ukraine, guys in IT consultancy really making a good money, yeah, relatively to other jobs and other professions. So he told me, I'm currently in military forces, but I want to change my life. And I told him, okay, if you would just listen to me, if you would just do exercises, if you would just ask questions, there's nothing hard in this. And time passed, and he joined my company. He grew new skills, and recently I saw his picture in Instagram. He is older guy than me. He's around, 35 or something like that. And he, his wife, his daughter were traveled to Greece and having a really nice vacation. And he told me that is something what they can't afford in the past. But I'm happy that the knowledge that I shared with him helped him to be in a situation when he can afford to travel with his family around the world and even to Greece. That is a really nice place. And I feel like really a lot of satisfaction about my courses, my knowledge helps this person to change his life, because previously he was in military forces. That is not probably the best place to work, not because military forces are bad, but you know what I'm talking. Yeah, you're risking with your life. There is some specific in that. Yeah, let's call it so. So I'm always happy when my courses helping to people, and I would much appreciate if you would share these courses with your friends, because everybody knows I'm do this not for money, because I have another activity that brings me my money. But teaching and learning students, it just to make sure that my life makes sense and is useful at least for someone. East Europe is based. Yeah. Have you ever traveled to East Europe? Anyone from those who is on translation on this online stream? I understand that we have already one watcher from Ukraine. What is your name? Historic stuff. Any other questions? Any other questions? Anything what you would like to discuss? Anything what you would like to talk about? Oh, I see. Okay. Before this online stream, I asked multiple times in my Instagram, and I have Telegram channel. I ask guys whether you will join, whether you have questions prepared, and a lot of people just said yes. And even when I asked on Instagram, guys, whether you will join on online streaming with me on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern European time, a lot of subscribers clicked yes, but where are they? But where are all of them? I can't understand, guys. Invite your friends if they have any questions to me too. Happy to answer. Yeah, I'm sitting silent because waiting any questions from you, from your side. Any questions? Something in my eyes, something big. I don't know what it is, but sorry for that. I need to deal with that. Okay, now it's much better. Oh, we have new watcher, 23 Ankar Jethaf. Hello Ankar, how are you today? How are you doing? Where are you from? Whom do you think will win Euro Cup? That is interesting question, and sports and football, it's something. There are some topics that you never should discuss during your business trip or business level. There are religion, there is politics, and there is sport. Yeah, I'm afraid to make predictions to not offend anyone here. So definitely I would vote for Ukraine and Russia, but to be honest, Ukraine already lost one match, and Russia also showing not the best game and not the best result. But the big players in the England, France, Germany, Portugal. Yeah, we saw 3-0 from Portugal. Well, they're really, really nice teams, and it's hard to predict who will win. Tell what's pool of skills enough to get Java Junior position. So to get Java Junior position, it varies from company to company. I also saw that in smaller companies that can't afford to mentor Java Junior students, in companies that can't afford some internal studying and teaching Java Juniors, yes, there are a little bit higher requirements for this position. But in general, I would say that to get Java Junior position nowadays in big outsourcing companies that I know, that I worked in here in Ukraine, it's enough to know Java Core, Java Enterprise Edition, and I'm talking about Java servlets. If you're thinking that they're outdated, they're not. New frameworks also are built on Java servlet API and servlets concept. Spring frameworks, Spring MVC also built on this concept. So not all companies even require Spring MVC, because Spring MVC not only Spring MVC, but Spring Framework in general. Yes, Spring Framework is great thing to know, and there are really a lot of projects with Spring Framework, but not all of them, because this is open source project, and I worked on really huge American financial projects. They didn't use Spring Framework on purpose, yeah, because of security reasons. This is open source framework where everyone can contribute, and this is potential security impact, yeah. There are also some UK-based fintech startup number one. They also don't use Spring Framework because of security reasons. So I would say that knowing of Java Core, Java Enterprise Edition, Java Servlets, relational databases, and probably basics of JavaScript, but probably you wouldn't be asked on interview about JavaScript, but but you need to know at least some basics. Yeah, just to adjust some button or add some on-click events that just send an AJAX request to your backend to extract some JSON data. I'm not talking about complicated UI design and created JavaScript components, React, Angular components from scratch, but at least you know some basics. And I'm planning to add some JavaScript basics lessons in my Java course to make sure that you're aware, at least about some JavaScript basics. Yeah, and probably that's enough. Yeah, that's enough for Java Junior. And do not forget that there might be Java internship program in big outsourcing companies where probably knowing Java Core and Java Servlets is enough. Yeah, and depending on your level, you can achieve with a Java Junior position. So right straight away, or Java intern. It's also a good point to start. Yeah, so I hope this answer helped you. Hello, Sushanats. Hope I pronounced your name correctly. Where are you from? How are you today? How long you woke up already? I woke up literally 1 hour ago. So, Ankar, you are from India. How are you? I'm good. Yeah, living the dream. It's Saturday. I'm going to have long weekends because we have bank holiday also on Monday. It's a Trinity Day here in Ukraine. So yeah, really enjoy to have a long weekends in front of me. Chatur added a comment. I'm undergraduate in software engineering. Well, when you're saying about undergraduate, you're talking about higher degree, you're talking about some university or college degree, and yeah, you're talking about that. If yes, I would tell you, well, in most of the cases, even in the United States, yeah, a friend of mine who currently works as software architect, he didn't finish a college. Yes, that is true, and he working in a huge outsourcing company. And I asked him, well, you're in the United States, how they even hired you? And the thing that he told me is that he got some Microsoft certificate. His primary skill is .NET platform, yeah. So he got some Microsoft certificate. I don't know the name. Well, some certificates that prove that he knows .NET platform, and that was enough for his first job. And after that, when he was hired to another company, he was proven work experience in previous company. So again, college didn't matter a lot. While I truly believe that college and university really matters, it's not the key in terms of obtaining position in IT consultancy nowadays. And this is good probably, and we can and we should take advantage of this. Why not? Thanks for sharing answers. Always happy to share. If you have more questions, feel free to shoot them straight away at me and I will answer instantly. And honestly, hope you also appreciate my honesty. So ask any questions you wanna know. University, yeah. So if you're talking about university, I shared with you that in my opinion, and in terms of what I'm seeing around me in my native city in the United States, like I shared with you story of colleagues of mine, and again I wouldn't share the names, but believe me, this is true story. He didn't have any university degree or college degree, and he worked successfully in huge outsourcing company as a software architect. So it's not a showstopper, definitely. Hello, we have new watcher, Sam. Hello, Sam. How are you doing? Where are you from? What about SAP consulting? What exactly you're interested in? It depends. Yeah, I can share with you my experience working with SAP. I really worked a lot with SAP Hybris. Originally, that's not their e-commerce platform, yeah, but they acquired the company that developed Hybris. I forgot that name, and from now on they develop and support this e-commerce platform. I worked as an e-commerce consultant working with SAP Hybris system. Do you have any questions specifically regarding this platform or regarding other their products? Because SAP is a huge company, yeah? They earn a lot of money on their software projects. They have really a lot of products. Hello, Siran. Yeah, so not Sam, but Siran. You're in Budapest, Hungary. Budapest is a really beautiful city. I know that we have guys from Sri Lanka, from India here, but guys, you should visit Budapest at least once, yeah? So it's interesting to hear Syrian opinion about Budapest, but definitely that is a city that you should visit at least once in your life. Beautiful city, a lot of history, in case you are also in European history, and I like history. If you don't know, I have a law degree. I have a degree in law, master degree with honor, and I learned a lot of history, and I like history, to be honest. Yeah. So how is then Budapest right now? Is it good weather over there? Okay, guys, any questions? Any ideas? What you're interested in? Tell me what you got. Definitely good weather. Yeah, it's summer. Probably it would be the best time to visit Europe, but currently there are also some quarantine restrictions. I have also Ukrainian passport, and with this Ukrainian passport I can enter European Union without any visa or permission. But again, it is not now because of quarantine restrictions. But Syrian, once quarantine restrictions will be down, expect me to travel to Hungary. Guys, any questions? Wow. PhD, it's great thing. I will not lie to you, I don't have PhD, and that's why I always admire people who has PhD. I have master degree in computer science and computer engineering. That is my second higher education. Yeah, I have multiple educations, but I don't have PhD. Well, yeah, SAP has really a lot of different certifications, and I know there is outsourcing company. Yeah, I believe you know the name of this company, based in Budapest, who is a premium partner of SAP. This is huge worldwide outsourcing company, and they are premium partner of SAP. So this is really good business and really good, product to learn in terms you want to build your career in this area. Why? Because, for example, and again, as I said previously, I will talk about SAP hybrids here. So the business model works like this. SAP has a product. SAP sells product to other clients. Let's say that is huge network of supermarkets, let's say, shopping malls or whatever. And after that, this platform should be supported by someone. And SAP always tells, here is my previous partners. They have certified engineers, they have certified consultants. Just hire them. And that's how this business works. So, and the customers of SAP who bought their product, they go to partners of SAP and hire engineers and hire really a lot of engineers that are not cheap. Yeah, and this is again opportunity to take advantage. So yeah, I wouldn't say about quality of SAP product because they can take me to the court. So this is arguable thing, yeah, because I heard, and this is my subjective opinion, I heard from different people different opinions about SAP project. I also worked with SAP products, and I also got my opinion, and this is arguable, yeah. But even despite the quality of their products is arguable, it doesn't mean that they have bad business model. They have really great business model that will ensure you with work and with activities to work on. So I believe you would be a great SAP engineer. Tim, any questions? So far, Ankar just asked only one question. Ankar, any questions from your side? Chatura, anything from you? Sushanaz? Oh, by the way, we don't have neither of questions from Sushanaz. Sushanaz, ask me. What do you want to talk about? Have a nice weekend too, Siran. Okay. So team, any questions? I'll check my mobile phone probably. Probably somebody from Instagram trying to join but they can't. Okay. Oh, we have new watcher. Abel, hello Abel. Well, definitely it's possible. Definitely it's possible. So, if you heard my story about guy from military forces who become software engineer right now, yes, that is a student of mine. I also had a now friend, yeah, but previously she was my student who worked as a restaurant, as a waitress, and now she's also software engineer. So, nowadays, especially when we are talking about Java, so it's not C++, it's not assembler, so it's not C, it's not the hardest thing to learn, to be honest. It's really a lot of example, it's really a big community, and you have internet, yeah. In case if you even don't know how to solve one another task and why things don't working, you just shoot the question to the internet straight away, and you just get the answer. So that's how even a lot of programmers works nowadays in huge outsourcing companies. So that is not a secret, yeah. And even considering the fact that you have huge background in technical IT support, it would be it would be not so hard, I believe, for you to learn new stuff. Yeah, so just start learning Java, and I recommend you definitely my course. Yeah, you can just go one by one. I especially put the lessons in the sequence that will help you to learn Java in the easiest way. Yeah, so just watch these lessons one by one. You can watch other course, you can find some books. Yeah, and again, I share some books in my course and in my Telegram channel. You can find these books for free. Yeah, so it's really possible. So don't believe to anyone if anyone would tell you that this is not possible. Yeah, I was a lawyer before I become IT consultant. My first higher degree is master degree in law. Yeah, after I started working in IT consultancy, and already working in IT consultancy, it was interesting for me. Yeah, I was graduated in computer science and computer engineering, so I got also my second master degree in computer engineering. But that was after I found job and already worked for a few years in IT consultancy. Yeah, so this is really possible. The short answer is yes, it is possible. Yeah, and sounds support me. Sure, possible, why not? Kachitura, your Java courses most helped for my university assignments and projects. Yeah, and happy to hear that. It also helped in India, because I got some feedback from students of mine who are from my original and native country, Ukraine. They also told me that my course helped them with some university labs and some, it's not like diploma project, but some projects that you make by the end of the year. So it looks like that. And as I said before, yeah, I also learned in university. It was interesting, but I wouldn't say that university give you enough practical knowledge for you to start work as software engineer. Yeah, so that's why guys after university still came to me, or while working at university still join my courses, in order I will share with them new trends, new ways how to do the things, yeah, and share with them top-notch practices, because they know where I'm working. Yeah, I'm working as a consultant in leading software engineering companies. Yeah, so it's important because nothing is set in stone. Yeah, and it looks like teachers from university, they're old enough to learn new stuff. You understand me correct? Yeah, don't take me wrong. They sharing really good knowledge, and it is interesting to learn from them some stuff. Yeah, but that knowledge is far from, how to say this, it's far from nowadays tasks in your potential job. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. So all students of computer science or computer engineering directions ended up with having additional programming courses before they got onboarded to any company and start working. So yeah, and I'm happy that my course helped you too. So always happy to help. And as you can see, I add new lessons literally a few times per week there. So you can see that few hours per month added as a lessons, and currently I already added few lessons in multi-threading, and I will prepare a new lesson today and tomorrow, and expect some new lesson be published today, tomorrow in multi-threading section. So yeah, just stay tuned, work on exercises, read books that I shared, and it's not a big secret. Yeah, it's not a rocket science and traveling to Mars or to the moon. So it is possible. Any questions? Any questions? Ankar. Yeah, I expected question from you. How do you get ideas for new projects? Good question. Good question. I will be honest with you. Yeah, there are different sources of ideas. For example, if you would find the grace line in my projects, those are projects that are related with numerology, astronomy, that tells your behavior, that your future by your date of birth, and it's not about me being in all these things long time ago. Yeah, it's because once upon a time I worked with other project managers who were in my squad, and they really like numerology, and I understand that there are a huge community. Yes, there are a huge community who expect this application to be released. So I just made application for those guys. Another application I just made for me and my girlfriend. Yeah, you would find there is so-called party in a bed that is truth or dare for pairs. Yeah, for couples. You'll find party in a house. So there are also truth or dare for company to play with. So party in a bed currently has, if I'm not mistaken, more than 1,100 downloads in Play Market. So yeah, so that was an idea. One of my products, that is hunting camera, we developed with the order of security agency. They were about to participate in auctions, public auctions, to produce these cameras across all over Ukraine. They wanted to put this camera in different forests, just to track about safety of forest, and just to make work of the guys who are watching for forest security easier. So they just came to me and they just ordered this camera, and software for this camera will be developed with Ukrainian native interface. So we just developed this camera that with Wi-Fi module that starts recording 2 seconds before some event is happened. Yeah, so that was also a feature that wasn't available in other hunting cameras. Yeah, it's commercial secret. I wouldn't share with you how I did that. So apparently the product was really good, and we are selling these cameras now too. So those are ideas for some of my projects. If you have ideas for other projects, like I always saying, I am happy to participate in any startup, in your company even. Why not? Yeah, we are all people, and it's not about being a genius, and it's not about being a great marketer. It's about seeing the problem that a lot of people trying to solve, and you just helping them to solve this problem. That's it. Yeah, why not? So if you would find some areas where you can see we can release new product, I would be happy to participate in this startup with you. So now forget about your old friend Andrei. Yeah. Okay, what are our next questions? Abel. Hello, Abel. How are you? Where are you from? Answering your question, is Java still used in web development? Yes, still, and I would say that it's probably leading technology nowadays in web development, because it's hard to find something better for web development than Java. I also would be honest, probably Windows products may compare with Oracle, Java in terms of web development, but still my subjective opinion is Java is the leading technology
nowadays for web development. Yeah. So Abel, where are you from? Any questions? Indonesian, great, great. We didn't have yet neither one watcher from Indonesia. To be honest, I also never traveled to Indonesia. This is country in my list to visit, definitely, for sure. Unfortunately, didn't have chance to travel there before, but I hope I will have opportunity to visit you one day. Any other questions, Tim? Yeah, and probably we'll finish our streaming in 7 minutes. It looks like most of the questions already answered. Before we close this online streaming, I wanna ask you to leave a feedback whether this online stream was useful and interesting for you to see, to ask, to interact, to hear. So would you like to have such online streams on regular basis? Just put your thoughts in the comments. Would you like to have the similar one, let's say next Saturday, or fortnightly, let's say each second Saturday? What do you think? Okay. Guys, are you still here? Can you hear me? Hello, Shri. How are you doing? Shri has a question. Do you think Java is the future? Do you think Java is the future? It's arguable and discussable question. Definitely Java has some drawbacks, definitely, but I try to follow new trends, new programming languages. I try to follow trends and new languages here to understand whether there is something what can substitute Java. And while I understand that Java has drawbacks and disadvantages, and I believe every of you also understands those, but I can't find the platform here that will offer me in general better flexibility and better opportunities and tool set to create software programs nowadays. It's hard to predict whether Java is the future, but I would say that Java is definitely won't die right now, taking into account all ecosystem and all communities that exist. So yeah, probably that would be my answer, because everything what I would say above that would be extremely arguable thing to talk about, and who knows what will be developed tomorrow. But definitely Java won't die. Yeah, that would be my answer. So Ankar shared his opinion. It would be nice to have a stream every month. Yeah, why not? Let's probably have these online streams once per month will count from today. I will schedule another translation in a month. So yeah, just prepare your questions, and as you will keep watching my courses here, as you will keep learning new stuff, definitely you are going to have questions. I'm sure you will have questions. So just write your questions, prepare them, come to this online stream, and let's discuss them. Yeah, why not? I'm here at the end of the day to help you to learn programming, to help you to find your first job opportunity. So any questions you have, just came to this online streams, and that's it. We'll discuss them here. So, any other questions before we wrap up this online streaming? Anything else what you would like to discuss? So, if there are no other topics to discuss, I would like to say just one more time, thank you all for joining. Thank you all for joining this online stream. It was a big pleasure to answer your questions, to understand where you're from, to ask how the weather like in Budapest, and so on and so forth. It was really interesting for me to talk with you. So follow this channel, follow my Instagram, follow Telegram channel, yeah? So in case you don't have links, I will share them straight away. So I just want you don't miss notification about other streams that I'm going and other events. So follow my Instagram here. So the next thing, let me copy. Follow Telegram channel here. I also place announcement here. Follow my, let me share also with you, it's so much social networks nowadays, yeah. So, and I understand that not everyone is have Instagram or Telegram. That's why I'm sharing with you different social networks in order you be most comfortable to track. So you can also track updates about following events here in Learning Online University in Facebook. And in case you want to stay closer to me, I mean, ask direct questions and direct messages and get other benefits from me, from my learning platform, follow me on Patreon. So this is my public account. I would appreciate your support, yeah, because I wouldn't hide from you. So it would take $1 per month to follow me on Patreon, but believe me, your investments will give me a lot more time to dedicate for learning courses. So I would appreciate your support on Patreon too. So probably that's it. It's already 2 p.m. Eastern time. It was a pleasure to meet you all today, and have a nice day. Bye.
Hello team, I hope you found this training course useful for you. Let me say thank you for all your time, your questions and your willingness to learn new things with me. In this short video, let's discuss what are your next steps. Leave feedback for this course. I would much appreciate if you have time to leave review and share experience with others. Let's stay in touch. Subscribe to me on Instagram and LinkedIn. Social networks allow us to not feel the distance and get to know each other better. Also, on my Instagram page, I will make important announcements regarding training courses and our community. You can find links in attachments to this video. Do not forget to subscribe to the Telegram channel of my Learn IT Online University, where you may find a lot of promotional offers and educational notes. Keep learning. I am constantly adding new lessons to the existing course and adding completely new courses. Check my public tutor profile on Udemy to find new courses. So stay tuned. Keep track of my announcements in Telegram, Instagram and LinkedIn. Right now, in this very moment, I'm working on the new lesson for you. Thanks a lot for motivation that you give to me. When I uploaded this course to Udemy, I set the lowest price possible to make this course affordable for everyone. Udemy has maximum length limit for free courses. I can publish free course only 2 hours long. That's why, even if my courses are not free, they have the lowest price possible here on Udemy. I have the only one goal: to create the best and the most complete online courses that are available for everyone. And I will keep creating new lessons for all my students. You already bought this course. That means no extra charges from you is required. You will get all new lessons completely free of charge. I want to say one more time, thanks a lot for motivation that you give to me. The fact that you are watching this video, sharing your experience with your friends, leaving your reviews, extremely motivates me to create more useful materials for you. Follow my team and latest updates on our Telegram channel to not miss announcements regarding new lessons and promotional deals. I will leave link in attachment. I believe in the nearest future we will be able to create our own startup community with amazing engineers, investors, managers, and amazing projects. From today, you can consider yourself as part of IT Bull software development company. We need you. Together with you, we'll create incredible things. And in case you have ideas for startups, please reach out directly to me and we will build something together. And I want to say one more time, thanks a lot for your attention and see you in the next lesson.
This video is over. Go to starfreelance.eu to download these videos, materials, and sources. Watch more videos to get premium videos and ebooks. We'll be a Starfreelancer.